I was a teenager of the 70s in a South London school.
I suppose I was, actually. Yes, I was.
We had Jewish kids. They didn't come to assembly. Mm-hmm. And I can tell you that Nigel Farage is implying that it was quite normal banter. Mm-hmm. And I can tell you that it was absolutely not, because our parents, a lot of them, would have been in World War II.
Yeah, my dad
They would have seen action.
Yeah,
in our history O-levels at the time, we covered World War II. We covered the Holocaust.
Did you really? Oh gosh,
yeah,
we didn't. We didn't. Yeah, go on. Sorry.
We did.
Yeah, go on.
It was not. Well, we covered World War II. The Holocaust was. I know it was a big part of it, obviously, but we knew our history. Let me tell you. Anyone who would have been hissing in the ear of one of our friends, Hitler was right, and hissed, would have to have been a very nasty piece of work.
And I just need to say, if that's what took place, because, of course, Nigel Farage has produced letters from another Dulwich schoolboy saying it never happened. But do go on. I just have to put that out, Ashley. That's my job. Do go on with your view. Ashley.
Well, my view is that...
how much will this cost him votes?
I hate to say it, but probably not very much.
Why?
Because, well, it seems the way the country is going.
Well, let's talk to someone who I think votes for him. Ashley, don't go. Barry in Edgware, I've got a note. You would vote for Nigel Farage, is that right? Good morning.
Good morning, Nick. Yes, I would vote for Nigel Farage. I'm Jewish.
Right.
I'm from. I've lived here all my life, and if I would be judged today on how I acted as a teenager, I wouldn't have that many friends, I don't think. Basically, it's very obvious what's going on here. He's obviously very popular, and there's no way of getting at him with his politics, with what he's saying. So they're going back 50 years. Really? Did what he say was right? No, it was terrible what he said. But he was a kid. He's not a kid now. I mean, it's just a smear campaign that, as someone said before, one of your journalists said, the Donald Trump thing, it's just a smear campaign.
Let's put that to Ashley. Don't go, Barry. Ashley, bring you back in. You heard, and Barry, for the purpose of this debate, has decided to identify that he is a Jewish man. Your response to him, Ashley?
Well, my response is that I don't think Nigel Farage has shown himself to be anything other than a racist, not just towards Jews.
Give me some other examples, Ashley.
Well, you've caught me on the hop now.
Well, I don't think there are. You see, I have to be really careful here, because obviously I have to protect the licence of this radio station. That's quite a damning remark, and I have to say that if there were a whole series of examples, they would have been listed today in all the newspapers, when he said this in this year, when he said... And it's not there, Ashley.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I woke up this morning listening to what you guys were saying, or what he was saying about we were all at it in the 70s. And as a teenager of the 70s,
well, that's what Barry,
I can tell you that is the last thing anybody would have been hitting.
Barry, what would you say to... What would you say to... Barry?
Nick, I was a teenager in the 70s as well. I'm 64 now. You don't want to vote for him, don't vote for him, but stop with all this smearing, all this nonsense. You have a freedom to vote for who you want to in this country. I will vote for him as a Jew, okay? Basically, when I grew up, the left of politics was just everyone's nice and be nice. But now it seems to me that if you don't agree with what they say, you're a fascist. That's it. Mm-hmm. You're a fascist. So I am a Jewish fascist. I am a Jewish racist because I lean to the right. Is that the case?
Well, I'd rather you addressed Ashley with that comment. Ashley? Ashley, do you want to comment on that?
Well, there's a heck of a lot of labels there, and there's a heck of a lot of division that has been sown, dare I say it, since Brexit. And I think Brexit was the catalyst for a lot of the hate and the division.
Who is sowing the division? Where's the division coming from? To me, it seems like it's coming from the woke. That's where the division's coming from. You voted Brexit.
What is woke? Sorry, Barry. Hi, my name's Nick. What is woke, sorry. Barry? What do you mean?
Very left-wingism. Basically, I voted to stay.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
But I voted to stay. But if you didn't vote to stay, one of your other presenters on this show, you're a fascist, you're right-wing, you're a Nazi, you're whatever, because you didn't vote, and it's these labels all the time.
Ashley, a final word to you.
I disagree with his interpretation, interpretation of woke. Woke is are people who are aware and sensitive to people either less advantaged as themselves for whatever reason.
All right. Ashley, thank you. Barry, final question. Hope you don't find this in any way rude or disobliging, but presumably you've got some Jewish friends. Presumably you might even go to synagogue later today.
I do, yes.
Okay. I hope it goes well. What level of support is there for Mr. Farage? Go on.
Very high.
Why so?
High. Because he's one of the only people that talk a lot of sense. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I have a lot of sympathy for the Conservative leader. I think she's brilliant. I think she's absolutely brilliant. She speaks brilliantly, but unfortunately, the country has lost total its confidence in the Conservative Party for whatever reason.